Welcome to another TBR video. I am so excited for this video. We're going to be using my trusty TBR jar once again. I've been doing this video for the past 4 months, maybe 5 months. These are in fact the same prompts that I've been using for every single one. I need to switch them out and I need to make new ones, okay? I just can't come up with any more. So if you have any TBR prompt ideas, please let me know. But we will be choosing from this TBR jar. I was debating for a little bit if I wanted to do like my Kindle, new releases, anything like that, but I think I want to stick to my physical TBR because I've been really wanting to focus on just reading from my physical TBR. In January, I actually read most of the books in my monthly TBR, so I am feeling very motivated for this video since I did so good last month. Let's see what we will be reading in February. Starting off with the first prompt, we have a number generator. This one is actually one of my favorite prompts. I just think it's so much fun because it's not up to me to choose the book because I obviously have like a little bit of bias when it comes to picking the books that I want, and when it comes to the number generator there is no bias behind it. I'm gonna count each and every book that is on my TBR right now. I have no idea how many I have on my TBR, and then we're gonna put it in the number generator and see what it picks. I'm not counting these two right here because they're both the second book in a series, so I'll count the first one in the Mortal Instruments series, but I'm not going to count the other two because I have the second book in the Mortal Instruments and then the second book in the Infernal Devices because I thrifted them, so I don't have all of the books. And then I have two over here. There are 36 books on my physical TBR, which I had about 50 a couple months ago, so I am knocking out these books in my physical TBR. So I'm going to look up a number generator. This is what it looks like. Then we're gonna generate 35. So that actually makes my life a lot easier because this was 35 and this was 36. So that means that the first book on the physical TBR is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, and I am so excited about this book. I read Love Hypothesis in my 24-hour reading video, and I actually absolutely loved it. So I've been really wanting to read her books, and I have her other books. So I'm very excited about this, especially with it being February, aka the month of Valentine's Day. So I'm excited to have a romance on my TBR. So this is the first book. We're gonna put it right there. We're gonna see how well those can balance. So I'm going to go with prompt number 2, is I think will be a 5-star. This one was difficult last time because it took me so long to decide. So let's see how long it takes me to decide this time because that prompt is one of the hardest because I honestly don't think any of these will be a 5-star or else I would have read it already, you know? So I say this every single month. Babel either has the chance to be a DNF or a 5-star. In my opinion. Poppy War has the chance of being a 5-star because I know it is very emotionally impactful. I just don't know if I want emotionally impactful book right now. This one is also always on there, okay? Six of Crows. I need to be convinced to read this book because I don't know why I just can't pick it up. And at this point, I don't think it's gonna be a 5-star because I've been putting off picking it up for so long. I think that's it, honestly. I don't really think that there's any other books that would be a 5-star. I do really want to read An Ember in the Ashes, but I don't think this will be a 5-star. Now, I haven't gone book shopping in a while, and there are a couple books in series that I want to buy, which is the 4th book in the Natural series and then the 3rd book in the Prison Healer trilogy. I wish I had those because I think both of those could be a 5-star, but I don't. So this is what we're working with. I think last time I had this prompt, it was the same 3 books that I had as my runner-ups, so oh god, I really don't know. These 3 are also on my 25 books I want to read in 2025, so that tells you anything. I really just need to sit down and read them. It's just more so which one do I think will be a 5-star. I think I'm gonna go with Six of Crows because I have actually really been wanting to read this book. I've been putting it off for so long, and I do think that I'll like it. I just don't know why I haven't picked it up. I think out of any of these, this one has the potential of being a 5-star, but please try to convince me to read any of these books because I just need to suck it up. I don't know why. I just can't bring myself to read them, so we're putting these 2 back. Been wanting to pick up. This is perfect. Okay. Honestly, out of any of them, the ones that I gravitate towards the most are An Ember in the Ashes. I've been really wanting to pick this up. So far we have this. I think we're gonna go with An Ember in the Ashes. YA fantasy, and I've heard really good things about this series, and I've just been really wanting to pick this up. I also just love the cover, like love the cover. So that is the third book. We're gonna do 2 more. Prompt number 4, part of a series. So we have another fantasy book. Oh my gosh, I've just been on a fantasy kick, haven't I? I'm not complaining. I love fantasy books. I guess we have 1 romance. So what's 1 more fantasy? I think pretty much every single fantasy on here is a part of a series. I've been really wanting to pick up Jade City because I do have it on my Kindle, which as we know gives a book another point if it's on Kindle Unlimited. This one I've been avoiding like the plague. This is the High Mountain Court. I picked it up at Target maybe almost a year ago, and I hadn't heard anything about it or anything like that. I still haven't heard anything about it, and so I just haven't wanted to pick it up. But it's not that big, like it's really short. Yeah, it's 332 pages. Honestly, I don't want to read it. I should probably unhaul the book, but I just haven't. I think out of any of them that are part of a series, I really want to read this series. I'm gonna choose Jade City. It's on my Kindle, so that's pretty much why I'm choosing it. So that is the 4th book. Okay, prompt number 5. Let's see what the final prompt is. Under 400 pages. Thank God, because that stack's looking a little hefty. There's not really any other books that I want to read on my physical TBR. Like as of right now. There is Every Summer After, which is like an easy read. This one's under 300 pages. This one might be a winner. I think I might pick this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Every Summer After. We have quite a bit of diversity on this stack, if I might say so myself. But to quickly go over the books that are on my February TBR, we have Love Theoretically, 6 of Crows, An Ember in the Ashes, Jade City, and Every Summer After. So that concludes February's TBR, and stay tuned to see if I am successful in completing this. And as always, my Goodreads is linked below if you want to stay updated on my reading throughout the month and throughout the year. But I hope you guys enjoyed picking my books with me. Please convince me to read any of the books in my stack and also just on my physical TBR because I desperately need to be convinced. And let me know your thoughts if you've read any of these books. But if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.